What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another exciting edition of This Week in Madden, show 146. Alongside me, S. Gibbs, I'm Z. Farrells, and we are going to bring you some Madden tips tonight. First time on YouTube.
Butchered it. Butchered
Long
it.
time streaming.
No, butchered it.
The opposite.
You butchered it. It's
you got it for me?
Long time YouTuber, first time watcher. We're happy to be here. We saw you guys chatting about that in the chat before the show started, so we thought we
got a couple new people that have watched us on YouTube for a long time coming over to join the Twitch stream here on twitch.tv/MaddenTips. Looks like NY Sultan, the Turtle BG, some different guys coming in. Of course, we got the sub hype going on, mixing that up this week. But we're going to jump right into the game and show you a card that we really want to highlight in Madden Ultimate Team this week. And Gibbs is going to take it away. Gibbs, what makes this card so desirable?
Well, first off, it's a limited edition, so 61 of 100, so there's 100 of them in existence. That's kind of cool, first off.
That's not a lot.
That's not a lot, but it goes for a pretty coin, 288 to buy out right now, but been doing some experiments, and we're going to be talking about this in an update coming up here in the winner's kit. And this guy right here, Mr. Eric Weddle, he meets the bill when it comes to everything we need to have on our checklist for our experience. Why we value this card. We once trashed this man in the beginning part of the season. We did. I went back and looked at that item, and it's actually kind of good for what I now. I'm in a mental pretzel because my whole mindset of what I value now has completely changed.
Agreed.
Completely changed.
Agree. We will talk about that. I still think that this Weddle is much, much better. This Weddle is more comparable to the Earl Thomas that was released. Mega upgrades in hit power for a guy that's not known for hit power. Earl Thomas, Roadmaster, received hit power. I mean, he hits, but his base card was in the 70s. This guy's base card was in the 70s. Now all of a sudden they're jumped 20 points when most other statistics only jump up 2 to 3 points.
Yeah, I mean,
so to me, that's why I debunked his gold card, but this card is undeniable right here.
Yeah, I would say that his one knock is that he is 5'11". That's his. If you're gonna have something that you're gonna complain about this item, you're gonna spend 300,000 coin.
Right.
You might want a guy maybe that is 6'2", 6'1", that gives you kind of the same stats, or maybe a little less in some areas. But 5'11" is a little short.
Show a little budget corner you've been using the last 2 weeks, and people that watch our Mutt Lunch streams during the week can understand this choice, but couldn't say better things about this man. But except for the fact that he lost us the Super Bowl. Who's us? You got a mouse in your pocket?
No, Patriots. Fine, the Patriots.
You play for the Pats now?
No, I knew you were going to say
Congrats.
that. Yeah,
nice to meet you.
I knew you were going to say that.
Hey guys.
I knew you were going to say that.
Did you guys hear that? S. Gibbs, as he must play for the Pats. That's so cool. Cool. Congrats on your sweet win during the Ravens, where you guys used deception to your advantage.
How are the Patriots?
I'm not mad.
How are the Giants doing?
They're fine. They're great.
Where's Eli?
Awesome.
Where's Eli?
They're awesome.
Where's Eli?
They're awesome.
Where's Eli at home? Is he golfing?
Eli's coming. Eli's coming.
Eli's not coming. Eli's
your
golfing.
Heart, girl.
Eli's golfing.
Who's your card? Who's your budget card?
Asante Samuel.
Show the goods. Would you get the road to the playoffs one? Yeah.
No, I would go with whoever's cheapest. So he's cheapest, so I'd go with him. Yeah. Again, this is a guy that I would have looked at and said before and be like, nothing. He's terrible. But we have had experiments, and we're going to be showing these experiments in the next Winner's Kit update next week. So that we'll be talking about why we think this card's so special, why we think that Eric Weddle's so special, and we're going to show you a completely revamped a defensive front. Like, I have completely overhauled my entire defense.
Yes.
From head to toe. Basically every player is different, and I had to go out and refigure out my roster, and I'm loving the way my team's playing.
Shout out to Jazz Fan in the chat. Just popped in. You haven't missed much yet, Jazz Fan, but we are going to get into questions. We are taking your questions in the chat. First one of the night from T-Dog here. If he finishes the dual styles, should he sell Kerrigan and get the Khalil Mack Team of the Week?
No.
Or should he keep Kerrigan?
No.
But before you would have said Khalil Mack last week.
Yeah, but this Kerrigan, and it's all because of the experiments we've been doing in the lab. We've been in the lab for 2 weeks now, right?
Yes,
right?
that's about right.
Doing experiments. We got our beakers out, got our lab coats out, and we're just sitting here trying to figure out why are certain players playing better than others. Why is this guy an absolute monster?
Did you not used to call him Nancy Kerrigan?
I never called him Nancy Kerrigan.
You never called him Nancy Kerrigan?
Let's take a look at him. I actually picked him up today. I went out and got him for 100K. Maybe one of the best value cards in the game. For 100K, ridiculous value.
Luke Kuechly or Ryan Kerrigan?
They're very similar. I like Kerrigan. If you're going to use him more as an outside rusher or like a D end, Kerrigan. If you want to use more of a coverage linebacker, you got to go Kuechly. My current linebacker, I have Kuechly as the middle linebacker. I have 93 Clay on the outside. I have Kerrigan on the other outside. Those are my linebackers right now. So they're beasts. So buy now price. So I actually got my Kerrigan today for $104,000.
Pretty good value.
So he went up since then. So you take a look at this dude. I mean, 6'4", love that. 87 speed, that's right on the money spot for a linebacker. 92 tackle, 91 play rec, 92 strength, I love that. 92 block shed, 93 pursuit, 95 excel. And you take a look at the other measurables he has that makes him so special. 73 catch is pretty good. Where is it, the one thing that really makes him stand out? 98 power move. So this is the dude that can play the run really well, but then he is an absolute monster in a pass rushing situation. That's where his value really, really starts to shine for you, because he can be on the field every single down, and he's an elite player on all downs. So that's what I really like about him. 93 pursuits, obviously really good. 76 zone, 67 man. This is so far one of my favorite cards. And then a 96 hit power, just for fun. Just for fun. Just to have it, just in case you want to lay lumber on somebody and cause fumbles. Just because. Why
Gibbs,
not?
I have a Segway, and I've got a really good Segway.
Like you literally have a Segway?
Like the bicycle thing?
Dude, I rode a Segway recently.
People might be asking, why is the subchart taking my place right now? But I feel like
I hope it is because you left for the evening.
Nope, it's not. I'm coming back. So, but this is the perfect time to segue into the Duracell tournament.
Ooh.
Because right now, the reason I'm not sitting over there is because I'm having malfunctioning batteries and I got to get some new ones. So talk about the Duracell tournament real quick, and then we'll jump into some in-game action. We are going to be on the Duracell tournament, which you can actually sign up for, Xbox One.
There's a link in the chat.
There's a link in the chat from Friday at 11 p.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturday. That's Pacific Coast time.
Anyone can sign up for the tournament. This is by no means how it's actually going to run. This is from me reading the rules of how it's working. Whoever has the longest run in the tournament, like longest win streak, I believe, you got to go read the rules on the site. This is just, I'm kind of paraphrasing. The longest win streak will be the one, I think, that is like the winner or gets the Super Bowl tickets or however it works, the grand prize. So you definitely want to get out in there and play. So say you win 5 games and that's the longest streak, then that potentially means you win, I think. So you're going to want to check that out. It's free. Everyone can sign up. I'm personally playing from 9:15 a.m. on West Coast time. So that's really noon Eastern on Saturday until 3 p.m. So between noon and 3 p.m. I will be playing the actual game. So if you want a shot to play me, you can sign up for the tournament and try and play then. I will be hosting from 4 a.m. West Coast time to 9 a.m. West Coast time. So that's really 7 a.m. to noon is when I'll be hosting, I'll be commentating. Kind of like when Farles does his game of the week and then I tell him he's a jerk and he's not doing it right. I'll be doing that basically.
A lot of that.
Basically what I'll be doing.
So it's going to be a lot of fun, but we'll jump into questions, and nobody ever needed Duracell more than me at this current moment.
You literally need Duracell batteries.
I need Duracell so bad.
You need 26-hour Duracell batteries so that your batteries never die.
It's so bad right now. The struggle is so real. I'm freaking out. All right, let's jump into the first mailbag question of the night. Take a look. Gibbs, this is the money question.
Yeah.
Who are your power rankings in Madden NFL 15? I have mine.
Yuck.
Apparently you don't like them.
You don't. Where are the Patriots?
What do you think?
I love your number 1 team. That's clearly, in my opinion, number 1. I think number 2, obviously, Seahawks. Niners have fallen from grace, bro. They've fallen from grace. Like,
I still think you can edit their roster to have them play pretty well.
You can, but you gotta go Patriots 3, then you gotta go Broncos 4, and then you go Cowboys 5.
So we've got the Packers right here. I've got them as the 1 seed.
I think the Chiefs. You could make the Chiefs play better than you could make the Niners play, in my opinion.
Really, with some strength.
With some good strength, a lot of good linebackers. You have Jamal Charles. You got a kind of a mobile quarterback. Your receivers and everything aren't great, but you have a lot of different weapons on offense. A lot of different tight ends you can use. Travis Kelce is one of the better stock ranked tight ends in the game, so that's pretty good there. And your defense with the Chiefs is really, really stout. So I think you get a better offense with the Chiefs than you do the Seahawks, and you get a pretty comparable defense. You're not going to be better than Richard Sherman, naturally. So Sherman's obviously kind of a beast. He completely locks the field down. But that's why I like the Patriots as number 3, because you get Revis. You have Brandon Brown on the other side. You got Big Daddy Gronk. The one thing that hurts the Patriots, though, no mobile quarterback.
Would you take the Patriots over the Broncos?
Yes.
Even though the Broncos kind of have maybe more pass rushers type thing?
I would take them for Revis.
I just punched this mouse and it worked. Let's see how long that lasts.
You know what that's a lot like? You know, like if you're like a headlight in your car ever goes out,
you just hit it?
You hit it and it triggers back on.
I did not know that.
Patriots are good.
I'm back for the time being because I literally just punched a mouse and now it's back. What's the chat think about these teams, about these rankings? Do you need a mobile quarterback to win in Madden? Can I get a 1 for yes, a 2 for no? Once again, that did not work very long. I want to fight everybody right now.
You got no batteries?
We have batteries. I think the mouse is broken because I've used 6 different sets of batteries.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All
so
right.
we'll have to make do.
Make
do with what we got. All right, here we go. Let's take a look. What's the chat saying?
I don't know. The chat is chirping up.
So you don't need a mobile quarterback to win, is what they're saying?
We got Wolfman in the house.
The Wolf?
The Wolfman's here, so that's always a good sign.
I disagree. I think you do need a mobile QB, but that's you know.
I think the mobile quarterback makes your offense more dangerous.
Absolutely.
It opens up one of the best plays in the game. You know, Problem showed and shown that in the winner's kit. He's shared that play. If you have the winner's kit, you know what the play is. It's literally one of the best plays in the game.
Yeah.
We're gonna put Problem. We're gonna strategically put Problem as the number 2 guy
in the
street
in the Duracell tournament.
In the Duracell tournament, we're gonna put Problem number 2. So guess what? You get a W. You run into Problem.
Have people signed up from the chat?
And that's gonna be a problem.
Somebody wants us to explain the Panthers being good. D-Mark, the Panthers. They have 2 to 3 defenders that have
Kelvin Benjamin.
That Luke Kuechly has like 98 play rec. Thomas Davis has 90 play rec. Cam Newton is a mobile QB. They have a couple backs. They're not the best, but they're serviceable. Their defensive line's pretty strong. I think you can make do with them. I really like their smarts on the defensive side of the ball. I feel like that's.
I love that they have Kelvin Benjamin because with how important it is to have that one-on-one deep threat user catch downfield, Kelvin Benjamin gives you that to that offense. Like if you go, my other thing with the Niners is you only have.
So chuck one up to Jordy here. You got PS4 up.
You only have 6'1" Bolden. 6'1" Bolden, and then you have 6'1" Crabtree, and then you don't really have anyone tall enough to really get it done. So that's kind of my issue with the Niners. Is like how are you going to play that user catch game? Like really, how are you going to play it? So Jordy's at the cusp of 6'3" is like the cusp of like what you can potentially do for this user catch, and he goes up and gets it, but he didn't hang on to it. So that's one thing, like 6'3", if you're 6'2", you're 6'1", you're not quite tall enough, you're not going to get the best animations, you're not going to out-jump your opponent. So that's what kind of worries me about the Niners. It's like you lose this part of your game. Like the Patriots, you lose the mobile quarterback part of your game, right? Like that's Jordy, that's 6'3". Like you need that in your arsenal. You need it.
Right.
It's not 100% every time. That's a 50. I call it a 55-50 ball because 55% offense and 45% defense. But I mean, so I'm going to try over here with Cobb. It's just not the same results. Like Cobb will go up for the animation, but he doesn't always come down with it because it's like he can't get there. Like he's not tall enough.
Right. Doesn't have quite it. But Kelvin, you're saying at the
Kelvin at
spot.
6'5" is going to get, and Greg Olson's also a dude that can do
G-Reg can
for
party
as well. Like Vernon Davis, not tall. Like see how he doesn't get it?
Right.
Because he's not tall enough. He doesn't have the good jump. He can't go up and get it. Where one more time, we'll show you Nelson. Jordy can go up and get this ball because he's 6'3". He'll hang on to the rock. You need a guy that can do this for your defense, for your offense. You need a guy that you feel confident going down the field, making a big play. You need it. You need it.
All right, here we go. The next question of the night, and this is a pretty important one as well, from DD Mutsky. What is the best stock playbook in Madden 15? And I'm going to run through a pro tip about seeing your quick audible. So let me get the paddles here. PS4, guys. This is when you look at playbooks and you're trying to find the best one. If you can't set your audibles, custom audibles, and you have to run something stock. I was playing a game with the Titans this week. Made a big mistake. So I was running a play. Let's say I was going to call stick from Stickleback Bunch, and now you pick a defense.
Yep.
So let's say I was going to call something like this. And all of a sudden I see, okay, looks like the run's open. So I want to run the ball in this situation. And so I think, all right, I'm going to audible down. I'm going to go to the quick audible, halfback dive. Perfect, right? This is the playbook we're in. Halfback dive's the audible. Try and get a couple yards. Get the first down on 3rd and 1.
Fast forward the story to the Rams playbook, and it's not the halfback dive.
Titans playbook, also not the
It's
halfback
halfback
dive.
slash, which is
no,
a good
it's
run.
toss crack.
Titans, wrong. That's Steelers. You're thinking of Steelers. Fact.
All right,
You can quote.
maybe
What
it's
do you want to
Steelers
bet?
then.
What do you want to bet?
Okay, no, I was using the Steelers. I used 2 different books. I used Titans and I used Steelers. So maybe I'd used Titans.
Right.
It had been halfback dive. Switched
Slash.
it, was using the same formation. It was toss crack.
Right, and it gives you a good audible.
No, it's terrible. So
No,
I audible.
Steelers is bad.
Right, so I'm in the Steelers playbook. I audible to the rundown. Don't even look at it. These 2 guys move, which is a tell that I just audibled my play. And then all of a sudden, the dude runs a toss crack on 3rd and 1. I pick up -2 yards. Got to go for a 4th down. Get it, of course. But no, I'm kidding. I probably punted, and I was mad at myself for not checking because I just switched playbooks. Didn't really think much of it because I'm like, oh, it has the same formation. If you're going to run a stock formation, you need to check the audibles before, and the quick audibles. Huge.
Right.
Huge. Anything else? What do you think is the best stock playbook in the game?
I wouldn't say I wouldn't say the best. I would say there's a couple different best. I would say the Rams is up there. Rams has a lot of good different formations, a lot of different ways you can attack offenses or defenses. And then I really like the Colts, obviously. Love the Colts. A lot of great formation versatility, like you can go from done to different formations. And then obviously I would say the Saints playbook. So I would say those 3 books. I would maybe even throw Oakland in there. Like Oakland, Carolina probably deserves a spot in there. They all kind of do the same thing. It's like when you look at, like, say, Arizona, Steelers, Titans, and the Colts, right? When you think of that, you think of, oh, they all have gun split close. So they all kind of like do the same base thing, but then they have like small variations of other things. That's kind of like what, like, if you look at like Oakland, if you look at the Saints, you look at Carolina, they kind of all focus on the same thing. Like they have a gun tight offset tight end with 0-1 traps, inside zones, halfback counters from that set, right? So they all focus on that, like, same, like, run the ball mentality and then make plays in the passing game with some unique passes.
Absolutely like that idea that you have going on with those playbooks. All right, here we go. Keep running through. The chat is in full effect tonight, guys. We're rocking here. Try and do some giveaways, maybe give you an elite card on Xbox One. If we have any extras lying around, we do want to do one. We did some PS4 giveaways on Mutt Lunch, which is our weekly show. We go live during the week, so make sure to follow this channel. That'll let you know when we go live. You can also check us out on Twitter, but we gave away a Football Outsiders Vince Wilfork, 92 overall.
Pretty good.
Outstanding card for your defensive tackle position, 99 strength. Great rush moves, great block shed. A card everybody should have. We also tested the Jonathan Stewart, who's new. Some people said he was great. He fumbled twice. He felt all right, but he didn't live up to the hype. We got rid of him. We gave him away as well. So,
can I talk about another guy that I love
some things
right
we
now?
do. Talk about another guy you love, Gibbs.
How
many guys do you love? You love so many guys.
I love this guy right
It's
here.
awesome.
T. Suggs. I don't like him in real life.
Sizzle?
Yeah. 96 overall. Beast.
Is he limited, or because there's the one where he has the helmet on that's
The most
terrifying?
feared. That's most feared.
This is Thanksgiving?
This was Thanksgiving. This card is an absolute
Let's
animal.
take a look at the card because we're looking at us right now.
Absolute animal. Terrell Suggs, and again, it's one of those, it's like you can get to this price point. Like, if you work at it, you can get this guy, right? So 170,000 coins right now. 96 overall, 89 speed, 94 strength, 93 block shed, 95 pursuit, 96 tackle, 93 play rec. It just keeps going on and on how good this card is. Take a look at his stats. I use him as a down end, 96 tackle. He does a great job holding the edge, and he's strong, 98 power move, good block shed, good pursuit, good play recognition, 94 hit power. There's not much he doesn't do well. That's
a guy. I mean, he's, for that cost, he should be the guy, and he does have the statistics for the right positions, the good ratings. All right, here we go. We'll keep running through the mailbag. Big Slow 17. What is the best quick pass or blind throw in Madden 15? Talk a little about inside position. So let's jump over again to the PS4 and see if we can come up with a nice inside style throw to kind of change the way you approach the offensive side of the ball.
Okay. You know, we were kind of talking about this earlier. I think it's something we could probably share.
I think maybe strong close. If there's
we don't have strong close.
Okay, just something where somebody lines in close. These are throws I love the last few seasons. Even like a gun formation, like even something like split close.
Give me
or something that like with a mesh, where you can just kind of huck it.
Right? Can you go to I-form twins?
Okay.
I think I got a play here. Right, I form twins. Go down, I form twins. You are just on it.
That's twins flex.
Yeah, that's what you want.
Got it.
And you want to go to the play action, play PY banana.
The banana?
Yeah.
Is that going to be triangle button?
Yeah.
Yes. It's tough to see. People don't know the setup, but it's tough to see.
No, it's not, guys. It's not that tough. All right, so if you take out of this play, right, the whole key here is the play action. So if you put square on a quick in,
okay,
and what you do here, this works from any set, but I like it because this is very similar to like single back bunge. You can roll out, but you could do this from I form normal. It doesn't really matter.
Okay.
So you put square on a quick in, and you run the play action, but cancel it really quick and just fire it to square. Fire it. You don't see it coming. It's a very difficult route to defend because you see the play action, you cancel it, and you fire it into square as he comes across here. Give me half a hair second later.
So wait a half second.
Half a second later.
Cancel.
I know you can't see it. You can't see it. Correct. That's the throw you're looking for. Like, and it's quick to develop, and that's really difficult to defend.
Now, can you, if you were if you base aligned,
yeah,
could I hit circle here on a blind throw?
I don't think so. I think he's going to drop back because I don't think you have the appropriate routes.
And I'd have to cancel the play action.
Yeah, I don't think you have the appropriate routes to hit him where you need.
Like that. Like, that's what I'm talking about. People throw that against me, and I'm like, okay.
Not there. If he was lined up further out, I would say yes.
Okay.
I still think...
Like that. Like, I'm not happy about that when people do that to me, but then I don't throw it out of respect to other people. Like, I don't want to be that guy.
Do this. Quick audible up. Quick audible up and put the X on a zig. And just snap throw it to him. Oldie but a goodie right here. I think this still works pretty well. Yeah. He didn't catch it, but, I mean, what are you looking for?
Third and 1, third and 2?
How many yards are you looking for?
I don't know. I'm trying to bust the seam a little bit, I think.
No play action. No play action.
I think maybe Big Soul wants to bust the seam a little.
Okay. See what I mean? It could work. If you're going to go seam, I think there's no reason you don't go 5 wide, spread them out, and then just let the streak in the slot clear past the flat. No?
Okay, but you can't blind throw that. You kind of got to wait. I'm talking like blind throw confidence, because
there's not the best blind throw.
They've taken a lot out, which is good.
The best blind throw I know, gun tray open.
Yeah.
Wide corner.
That's a great one.
That's the best blind throw that I know.
Right, and he's from behind the line, so he's protected. That's the real key to that play.
Pistol full house, the little route out of the backfield here. So down, right there, deep curl or corners, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Square.
Square.
So this route out of the backfield, like this is the blind throw. It's same thing with like fullback trail.
To
like
triangle?
No, R1. It's just you snap, he just goes. You throw it to
him. Yeah.
You don't have to. There's not much to it because there's no much drift away from it. So you just snap throw.
Blind throws kind of mean a different thing to me because I literally played blind ones, like blindfolded throws.
Right.
Blind throw.
You could blind throw that.
Right.
Like you just have to know the timing and throw it. It's completed.
Cool. All right. Badman X1 1X in the chat is wondering who are some of the best defensive players, pass rushers to put at left end, right end on a 4-3 defense. I think it's a good idea to use the 4-3 J.J. Watt? I do. I'm going to give you my top 5 guys right here. You've got, starting with Mario Williams, number 5, DeMarcus Ware, number 4, Muhammad Wilkerson, number 3, Justin Smith, number 2, and J.J. Watt, number 1 in the middle. He is the guy you'd look for. There are players that have really good moves like power move, finesse move, but they don't have the strength of the block shed to match and play in the run game every down. So you could go get Dwight Freeney, but he's not going to be an every down player. These are the guys that are the tier 3 guys that are going to be every down players. I'm a big fan of those guys. All right, here we go. Keep running through some mailbag questions. We hit that one up, and now we've got one coming in from BCake612. How would you attack a defense who QB contains every snap? So if somebody's going to QB contain against you every single snap, what is going to be your plan of attack? Because it gets frustrating because if you want to roll out, if you're going to play with Colin Kaepernick and you want to take advantage of his legs and you're going to play under center maybe, or even I form.
I think
single back ace. Like I run single back ace all the time.
Right. I think you start running the ball. Like I think you go. Like I was gonna say, go to I form twins and run the counter like we talked about before the start of the show. Like,
does that weaken an opponent's run game if they QB contain?
Yes. If you quarterback contain, you will get a weaker running game. It's like if you put spies and do this, it's like your pass committing almost.
Right.
So if you do run, if someone does do that, they're making the run defense weaker. So that's one way you can attack it. But what you have to not do is roll out. Like, you see how he got
pancaked by Corliss, who's not a pancake.
He just got destroyed because he's on the contain. It's difficult. You feel like you can't do anything because our natural tendency is to run.
Right, because I love to start the game kind of hanging out, being here. You can also still run up the middle. I know it's not the best thing to do, but if you run plays and your offense is built around kind of rolling out, getting outside the pocket, if they are going to QB contain you on defense, you can kind of like start to go and see how he broke. I like let him break out. You can then kind of cut it up the middle. So at the snap of the ball, when you start to roll, you can pretty easily tell if they're in QB contain. And once they start to do it, they tend to do it the rest of the game. That's my opinion.
Right.
Like once they know that you're kind of doing it, they're going to kind of do it all the time.
Right.
So here we roll out. That causes him to shed, but then we almost use it to our advantage. So almost like
Can you kind of beat the contain there? Like, so if you go to like a play action. Let me see what's the play action.
Not a good one. It's a weird handoff.
Gotcha. Okay, so I was gonna say, like, if you could try, you know how like you can like kind of like force the rollout and then like try and run back up the middle of the field. Like maybe there's something there. Like come out of that quick and then just like try and run up.
Right. Not with that handoff specifically, but yeah. I'm just I think it can be frustrating when your opponent does it to you all game if that's how you want to build your offense. What you need to do is just kind of then hang on the pocket and just
you have to hang on the pocket.
Just relax, try and make a throw.
Right.
Because the rush isn't going to be as good, the run defense isn't going to be as good.
The rush is going to be better if you back up too far too. Like how many times has it happened to you where they rush 3 and the quarterback contain the edges and then you drop too far back and gun empty, sack. Right. Like as soon as you go back too far, you hit a threshold, they'll come after you.
Yeah. So.
Right.
Something to do. Don't forget to attack still up the middle if they're containing the edges. Try not to roll out. Try and stay in the pocket. Run the ball. Mix it up. Just don't let them dictate and take your whole offense away. You can still roll out too if they're not doing it from the right formation. You can still kind of get to the edge. So don't abandon ship. Correct. All right, here we go. Next question in the mailbag coming in from AOK. On halfback screens, the wide receivers will go out on routes. Do you ever pass to them, and can you build a scheme around that? So, I mean, Winners Kit people know that we do some different things with receivers on the halfback screen play. Obviously, with the halfback screen, you want to generally throw to the screen. However,
go to gun empty for me.
Yeah.
So gun empty. Go to the screen. So you could continue from there. Go on.
So you think a wide receiver screen?
Right, it's like the same philosophy here. Like you would put triangle on a slant.
Right. So if I'm ever anybody that's seen me play has seen me do this. I hit the wrong button there, but
or drag or something. Yeah.
So I'm gonna throw to circle, but just in case circle is covered, I'm gonna have triangle available to make a read, and that way I have that. So I always do want another route. Generally, am I gonna keep? The reason I don't throw to other routes on these plays is because am I going to have more than one read of time? No. Because if you look with most halfback slip screens, the guards pull, the wide receivers pull, so you can't have any time to really look downfield. If it's deep routes, the whole point is to clear out. Right. The whole point isn't to be kind of a threat on the play. There was a play, I want to say Madden must have been Madden 08. We were in Philadelphia at a tournament, and Eddie ran halfback slip screen.
Yeah.
And this kid's friend, it was against the short kid, and then his friend was like yelling like screen, screen, screen.
Yeah.
And Eddie had thrown the screen on first down, did it on like third down. The kid bit on the screen and he threw like a deep ball over the top.
Yeah.
And he was like screen, yeah. And it was so intense. So like yes, there is an opportunity. Also, you could do this. So like really get aggressive on the screen, like man up 2 guys on circle. Maybe and like take the user out of the middle. So like,
right.
So now I'm like faking the screen and maybe I'll take a shot downfield. Like it's got to be the right opportunity.
Right.
But my thing's this, guys. If they're gonna overplay the screen, you've already won. So call a defense that's gonna stop the screen. I'm then gonna audible out as opposed to like I'm not gonna leave them on the screen and then just throw to R1.
Okay. Well, if you saw this, you'd put X on a quick slant, throw it to him.
Right. But what I'm saying is, in real football, Oregon, they run bubble screen.
Yep.
And then they run fake screen wheel.
Off of it.
In Madden, I don't run fake screen wheel. I just audible to get the value. I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to yin their yang. I'm just trying to run the best play to counter them.
And here's why, right? Here's why. So go back to the screen after this. So here's why you can't do that in Madden currently, because there's no I don't know the term to say here. I don't want to say adaptive AI because there's adaptive AI, but the term is the computer doesn't have a general knowledge of, in my
play
opinion,
history.
They don't have a general knowledge of play history. So so say this is the wide receiver double pass to Julian Edelman downfield, right? They've been running the screen. They did that all year. So this guy, this corner, he does his lab work before the start of the game, and when he sees that, he might be in a deep zone in theory in a cover 3, but he reads that and he's going to attack. So it's like he's blitzing, right? So it's like these two guys are blitzing. So Madden doesn't have that on the fly adjustment. So what you would do is you would put reset and put R1 on a streak.
Right.
So if you did this, you could do this, but the computer's just going to react to it like it's a regular streak and defend it.
Right.
The computer's not going to react to it like he's blitzing. So it's not going to work the way it is right now. So snap the ball. And if it really worked that way, you could then throw it to that guy, get a wide open touchdown pass like Edelman to Amendola. But the problem is, even if you make that adjustment and you try to think, I'm going to outsmart my opponent, it's not going to work. It will not work.
Right. You're not trying to outsmart them with a play. You're trying to outsmart them with
route combinations from the same formation, kind of.
Yes. It's still the yin to the yang, but it's just done differently in Madden right now, and I think Gibbs just did a pretty good job explaining exactly why.
Right. Just show if I don't do anything and put R1 on a streak.
Okay.
So put R1 on a streak and throw it to him. He's not going to be any more open if it was just a regular streak. You know what I mean?
Right.
So there's no point to try and set a play
because you're really then hurting yourself on the blocking.
Correct.
And you need them to jump down with you. It's people do you pump fake? Unless the user's going to respond to a pump fake, I'm not going to really pump fake at this point where I'm seeing. So, all right, here we go. Let's keep pumping through the mailbag. We'll find some good items.
Don't need a B-Doc card. Don't want a B-Doc card. Need a B-Doc card.
B-Doc's nice. Suction Man wants to know, what if elite quarterbacks had hot route fast abilities, but lower-rated quarterbacks had a delay when they hot routed? So Peyton Manning, Tom Brady come out, they can hot route as fast as they want, but if you've got a rookie quarterback on the road, he can only hot route once every 10 seconds. Your thoughts?
No, I'm not with it because when you get down to in theory, it might produce a good outcome of what it is, but at the end of the day, a quarterback can call as many hot routes in theory as they want, right?
My thing is this: people are like, "Oh, you play Madden, you call 80 hot routes."
No, never once did that.
Never.
I've called 1,000,000 fake hot routes.
Even when they were free, even when hot routes didn't cost you 2 seconds, never called more than 4, because I would never call a play without one good stock route,
right?
And then go from there. So,
but have we not adjusted?
Yeah, we're fine.
We're like amoebas. We're like amoebas.
Here's the other thing:
we survive.
Then you create a situation where right now, who are the only teams people generally play with? Niners, Seahawks for the last 3 years.
Right.
So
perfect example.
I mean, you already have enough of a competitive non-parity by people using those teams.
Right.
And they are the best teams, and they're the best teams in the NFL, so it does match. So yeah, you are going to see more Broncos users. But once again, don't limit me, the user, for on-the-field stuff. Limit me, the user, as a new player who doesn't understand hot routes, how to do them all fast. People in the chat that say, I don't know how you do all those setups. Well, yeah, I'm playing the game, so I want to have control over it. Don't put things in the game that prevent me from having control. Give me control, and then if I do stuff, that's me playing the game. So that's my opinion on game development as a whole in a 30-second soundbite. I hope that makes sense. All right, here we go. Anybody else in the chat rocking? We've got questions on Twitter we're taking. We are also doing the sub-squares tonight. We've got a couple left. Shout out to our current subscribers. We've got these guys that started it all off. We picked up some new guys last week. OG Burnsy joining the club. Seagarell from across the pond.
General Grudge, baby.
Tommy Cat, 11.
John Cab. Let's go.
Oh, June Cab got in. Rob Lowe, who's a
Boski?
FIFA guy.
Skunts.
All the dudes joined up. So we've got everybody rocking. Sub-squares, Miss Madabab was going to add a few more names, but it's pretty nice.
Falls, you're playing on the game of the week tonight. You're playing JO.
Yeah, and we'll talk about exactly what we do before the game takes place. But once again, this this weekend on Saturday, we played on Mutt Lunch here on this channel. We opened a 40-pack bundle each, 4 guys, me, Pac-Man, Captain Corey, and J.O. So we all opened 40-pack bundles, and you could only use the cards you got during the 40-pack rip.
Love it.
And so my quarterback's Tavarius Jackson. Do you love that?
I saw you playing with him. And
Yeah.
it's a struggle. Your running back was like Eddie Lacy? Was it good Eddie Lacy?
Bad Eddie Lacy. 2 fumble Eddie Lacy versus J.O. the first time.
What's the J.O. squad looking like?
Also not that outstanding. I did get a star Latulele, 2 of them, so I combined. He's easily my best player.
Falls, can we help out my man MI Troller? He's asked, when are you doing your teardowns? About 45 times. And I love your passion, MIT Roller. I love it. Farls will get to that teardown.
MIT Roller, I have about 25 teardowns in my email right now. And then I have some more to get to on the link. However, I am taking care of those as they come in. I've done about 50 to 75 of those. Still running through them, trying to give the best information I can. Have some time tomorrow to hopefully get to answer some on the airplane. And I'm looking forward to that.
Flying out to Duracell tournament tomorrow, California.
I'm literally going to steal all their batteries.
I'm going to ask for batteries.
I'm not even going to steal, I'm going to ask.
I'm going to ask for batteries.
They have extras.
I need batteries.
3 to 1 chance they have extras.
I need batteries.
3 to 1 chance they have extras. That's when we'll be playing on the stream.
Oh, Niner Ryan, sub-hype.
Sub-hype, Niner Ryan.
Balsamic vinaigrette manatee.
No, balsamic manatee, yes.
All right, question for balsamic manatee. Do you like balsamic vinaigrette?
Of course he does. You wouldn't do that. We got to get Mrs. Matabible in here in just a moment. We'll
Uncle Momo, no, you shouldn't start smoking again.
That's a bad idea. That's a bad idea, I think. Pretty sure. I'm not a doctor, though. Sports Snob, great question.
Chunky Monkey just subbed.
Chunky Monkey? Oh my God, there's a train rolling right now all the way through. Gibbs.
What's up?
You loved that Gun Bunch half-pack strong in Madden 25.
Love it.
Can it still be effective with kind of the way you ran it last time?
No, you can't run it the same way.
What's the deal?
The problem is that corner route is just doesn't give you the same value, right? You need to think of just how different the game was last year. Everyone ran 2-man under.
Mrs. Matabible, you're up.
Everyone ran 2-man under last year. Like that was what people ran, right?
Right.
Now was everyone run zone. So that corner route was really a staple of the offense. It made you come out of man because it was really tough to stop. And now you can't throw that corner route.
So can we fake it with Gun Bunch tight end or no?
Yeah, try it. Yeah, try it.
You're up. Yep, you can come on in. We've got some new sub-hype going on today.
Welcome.
So here's who we got. You got to add Balsamic Manatee. Isn't that one of the best names? And then Niner Ryan.
Did I miss if he likes balsamic?
I have not yet.
He didn't answer. Balsamic. Do you? Oh, he does. It's delicious.
Of course he does.
Very good.
He's only human. Actually, he's not human. He's a manatee.
Check this. Tell me if you think this would be good or not. You put balsamic vinaigrette on vanilla ice cream.
Terrible. Disgusting.
It is. When I tell you that it's so freaking good.
No thanks.
It's so good. I'm serious.
No thanks. No thanks.
False.
Sorry.
I had it when I was in Italy. I had it when I was in Italy.
Sounds gross.
It was awesome. Fact. All right, that's fine. Don't believe me.
So let's break down this a little bit more. We'll kind of explore. We can talk a little bit about what you like to do from the Gun Bunch halfback strong.
We'll go X spot as kind of it works a little bit.
Okay, a little bit of a similar.
So here you take defense. You take defense, and so basically this is kind of what we did, right? We did Nelson on a slant. Cobb was then on a drag.
Yep.
X, kind of that route.
Kind of that route, but more out wide.
Well, he was out wide. Z-Spot actually started with this play, by the way. Colts last year, the Colts playbook, the Gun Bunch tight end. This is where it originated from.
Okay.
Right? So I liked it because that X route was a good man-beating route. So you had 2 good man-beating routes. And then we had this route here to Lacey, which we put up on a wheel. Remember that? The wheel.
Yes. Love
Tough.
that.
Money.
Love that.
And then we'd motion Cobb out. But the problem is we can't throw this triangle route. We can't throw that triangle route anymore. Again, like you could throw that against zone. Here's the other thing, right? People don't blitz anymore. Like most people don't blitz. They just play cover 3 and do nothing. Quarterback and 10 and do nothing. In my opinion, that's a broken imbalance of the game. Is that people really only call cover 3 for the majority of the game. So that really kind of like minimizes what you can do offensively to attack what they're doing. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Like if people do this, just blitz that flat zone. Like if you blitz that flat zone, that corner route then becomes a viable option, and then you can actually start throwing sideline routes. Like Like, that becomes a viable option. But the thing is, people don't blitz because of how good the coverage is, and overall, how effective flat zones are at dropping back in coverage. And it's the issue, I would say, is you get every defender, for the most part, can like do that. Like, it's not like, oh, only Sherman can play a flat zone really well. It's like really any defender can do it.
Right.
So that's where like you're kind of why you can't run this still the same style offense is like.
And the backbreaker route to me is not the same.
It takes too long to develop.
Yeah, it's not. It's no longer really the backbreaker. It's still good, but it just that guy can do that. That happens. So to me, it's not quite as good. The concepts still work. No, the concepts don't work. That's why it doesn't work. That's what we just said. But like, it's not that they're bad. It's not that it's a bad play anymore. But it's like it's just not as efficient. It's not as efficient as it once was. It still works. It's still okay, but we have better stuff now.
But here, not better stuff.
And it's more game related than.
Here, when you break down what every route did on the play, right? So this was what it was. Circle was for a quick blitz. It was for a quick blitz, and if they didn't cover the middle of the field, you hit them there, right?
Right.
The drag was for like a delayed read back over the middle of the field when you motion them out.
Right.
R1 was, okay, they're blitzing to the right flat. Then if they blitz the right flat or don't cover the right flat, I'll throw to him. He also becomes a secondary read against cover 2 down the field. Then you had triangle. If it's a zone blitz, you can throw to triangle. If it's man, you throw to the triangle. And then the deep post was your last option. So you had a lot of different reads against multiple styles of defense. And in last year's game, you got people that called different defenses. Yes, people called a lot of
two-man under.
But people called a lot of two-man under.
So passionate.
But this play,
So passionate.
I know, but this play really forced people out of two-man under because you could torch two-man under in so many different ways.
That's what I'm saying, but now nobody even calls two-man under. But everybody called two-man under, so you needed to get them out of two-man under.
Right.
Now you don't need to get anybody out of two-man under because nobody calls two-man under.
But now
so this would still beat two-man under, but nobody calls it, so you don't need to do it to get
correct.
people
Like
to
circle
stop
still
doing
beats that, still crushes two-man under.
Right, but nobody calls it.
The drag still wins.
So whatever you needed from two-man under to beat, you now need it for cover 3 to get them out of cover 3.
And we have those plays, but the problem is that the zone defense is way more consistent in being able to, like, you have the option on defense to just always take away something, which is a good thing. That's a good thing. Don't get me wrong. That's a good thing. You want the game to go in that direction where, like, you tell it to do something and it does it, right?
Right.
I think it's a little too consistent. I think that, so like in a cover 3, where are you supposed to attack the cover 3? Like, you want to throw a seam pattern against cover. Are you in cover 3?
I am now.
Like, if you're in a cover 3, I want to be able to throw this rock here. Like
circle, like if I am late with the safety.
Right, I want to be able to throw that rock here, like, to this guy, but, like, of course he completed it.
But that's not happening every time.
Right.
And sometimes
I don't want it to happen every time.
Right.
I want it to be consistent enough where, like,
if you make a good read.
If I make a good read against cover 3, I can throw this and not be afraid that a guy, like would jump it. Like, that hook drops real far back. Like,
right.
I mean...
And it should be more ratings based because
more ratings based, correct?
It's Hitchens. I mean, it's not, or it should not be playing like Kuechly or, those guys should drop a certain depth.
Correct. And of course, you can just run it stock and throw it to the quick curl route too.
Right.
Which works as well. Like, you can run this play stock, and here's the thing. Here's the problem though. Is this? Here's the problem. I can run this all day and just always throw this guy's route. Like, I'm like, yeah, it feels good about that.
Right.
I can't really ever throw to that flat or to the corner because you're never going to come out of a cover 3.
Right.
So you're just eventually going to jump that route, and then what do I do? Just throw the flat? Oh, because I'm supposed to. I'm supposed to throw there. No.
Never.
Because people can just stay in cover 3.
Right. No, indeed.
It changes the balance of the game.
Indeed. I feel you. I feel you, Kuh. All right, here we go. One more question in the mailbag for now, and then we'll jump into show you off the squad, talk about some Ultimate Team, and also take a couple questions from the chat.
Chatting in the chat.
ATL fan asked a lot of questions last week. He's back for some more. What is the best overall zone defense in the game? Cover 2, 3, 4, 6. And I think you just covered that pretty extensively.
I think we just covered.
It's obviously cover 3 because you can make some adjustments off it. Guys, if you're a new player to this game and you're trying to improve, you got to just call cover 3 and make one adjustment off of it every time. So this is how you would improve. I'm in cover 3, right? Mm-hmm. Gibbs, run the stock, throw to square thing.
Bang.
So, okay, so you told me to run cover 3. It didn't work. No, I said make one adjustment. What might I do to stop that if he's throwing that consistently? Well, now I might shade my zones underneath. Triangle, right stick down. And hopefully now if he's late, this hook zone, Church will try and sit underneath that route. It might not always, but he might. There it is.
He jumped it. He didn't
pretty much
talking dog.
Could have been a pick, but you're at least now doing something. Okay. Gibbs, now you beat me in the seam on a streak to Jordy, say. And so this hook's, or say that hook's not getting back because they jumped the square.
That is what's frustrating.
The game automatically kind of doing that for you. Once again, that's the reason that you call cover 3. But if you are getting hit with stuff in certain areas, well, now you're going to take Church, who's in a hook, and you can either back him off, or you could even man him up on circle.
Over the top coverage.
And that's one thing. So I man him up. That's my one adjustment. Go.
Now
at least I took that away, okay? Just throw somewhere else. Just whatever they're doing, that one thing, take it away. You need to then learn a blitz from there, but the cover 3 is very, very strong. Cover 2, don't sleep on it either.
Don't sleep on cover 2.
Don't sleep on cover 2. I ran it early in the year for a long time, and it took people a long, long time to find some place to beat it. And if your opponent's not in that mindset, they won't. Like, you can beat it with 4 verticals a lot easier than you'd think, but they need to kind of make. They need to make the right read. They need to have the right play called.
Right.
Cover 2, you got to have the right play called to beat it, so you got to recognize it. So
cover 2 is tough because there's so many under these zones.
Right, and then you get the flats to drop back pretty deep as well.
Right. Tough.
Like, that zone was back. You checked down. You didn't get any yards. So cover 2 can be pretty good, and it can be that change of pace if they are attacking you in certain areas, just to give them a new look. So I think it can be pretty legit as well.
I like it.
All right, so
boom, bang.
We're going to hop on to definitely check out my squad on the PS4. Gibbs, you got Xbox up.
I can do
over
that.
here on this
go back.
squad.
Want me to go out here?
Yeah, why don't you just comb my roster, find an elite, see if you can give one away. And no, you can't give yourself the JJ SWAT.
Can I have the JJ Watt?
No.
Oh.
You are going to take them back from me. I see you eyeing them.
I try and do it every day, but
I know.
Here's the problem. I put them up on the trade block, and I'm like, oh, I'll just go back to my house and accept it. But you have to accept it here, and I can never.
I take them back before.
Right. It's a problem I run into every time. I think like if I can come to your house, trade you, go back to my house, accept the trade, then come back here and accept it without you knowing. That's my motive. That's my motive.
So you're playing Reggie Wayne at my tight end position. Correct. This is your lineup currently.
Correct. That's my lineup.
So we're looking right now at the Xbox
Are
One.
you playing Jay on PS4 or Xbox?
PS4.
Okay, so I'll play on this tonight.
So yeah, you can play on the.
You don't Vincenzo Jackson, Antonio Gates, Jordy Nelson.
So you have Reggie Wayne at the slot.
No, Reggie Wayne tight end.
Flipped with Antonio Gates in the slot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Why is that? For your offense?
Or
you just like to ruin everything?
No. So when you look at the route that I throw to the tight end, which is I think my most important route, I want my best catch and traffic guy there. So like gun split close fullback trail, right? Reggie Wayne's that dude. Reggie Wayne
is so good.
98 catch and traffic. Like, how much does he go for it? Because I don't even have him on my team. I got to get him on my squad. Like I have to have him.
Not unreasonable.
Reggie Wayne, is he 91? No, what is this, 93? This item, 92 speed is so 60K.
He plays like better, you know what I mean?
He does. He plays good.
So I want to take 2 quick questions in the chat right now. We'll leave it on the lineup screen real quick. First one was from, I believe, Big Jazz Fan. He said, who are some good Tier 2 linemen? So as you guys know, right, Tier 1 to me are guys that like are 1,000 coins or less, base elites. Greg Robinson's one, Mackenzie Bernadue's one. Montgomery's pretty much one, Harriman's is one. These are Tier 1 linemen. They're cheap, but they're the best at the early game. Then you need to upgrade your guys to Tier 2 linemen. That's 30,000 or less pretty much.
Yeah.
You're not spending the 100K yet. Lineman's a weird position, but Tier 2 lineman, how do you get them there? You get a Load Holt, possibly on the edge. He's a little slow, but you get a Kyle Long Thanksgiving edition for his athleticism.
I got to get him.
He's 30K, you grab him. This is Zach Martin, Rising Star, you grab one of him.
Definitely grab him.
Maybe you go up and get the Pouncey, who's the reward. I know he's like still a little bit rare, but he's Tier 2, Tier 3. He's not super crazy. But
there's a DeCastro, 91 elite.
DeCastro is absolutely a Tier 2 lineman you'd want.
Loto is probably come down.
He's about a Tier 1. He's like a little more than a Tier 1 right now. He's not quite 2.
He's Tier 2.
He's 2.
He's the best run blocker.
He's like 15K instead of 30.
In the game.
Yeah. True. It depends on the runs. Yeah.
Right.
He's good. So those are some options that you have at Tier 2. I also got a question about Tier 2 wide receivers just now in the chat. Once again, Tier 1 are these Team of the Week guys. Harry Douglas, Ruben Randall, Dante Moncrief. Any of these guys are kind of your real inexpensive tier 1 type players. I would say Marcus Colston is probably your number 1 tier 1 guy. He's 1,000 coins. Jared Cook's probably your tier 1 tight end for speed. Mike Evans, Mike Evans, the Rising Stars, pretty
still
inexpensive.
Good. Still good. I still use them.
But if you want to go up to tier 2, for receivers, I'm going to bump that up to like 30K, 50, almost 50K.
I'm going to give you 2 guys who are great for tier 2. They're actually tight ends.
Yeah.
The 89 in Gronk and 89 Jimmy Graham. They're like 40.
70. Jimmy Graham's like 60, 70?
No, I think
BCA?
No.
Regular
not
base?
BCA, yeah. Both elites. They're both pretty reasonable price,
Right.
and they're really good. They're not that far off of the next
Right.
upgraded version.
I would tell anybody to save their coins until they get to 90 Julio, most likely, as like their base entry into tier 2. This VJax, though, for like, he's way down to like 20K. You want to save for the 90, but if you can't afford him, you go get this 86. You'll do okay.
You can make a Rising Star Mike Evans kind of similar player too.
Right. So that's the thing. Is like you don't want to pay for a tier 2 guy when you can get a tier 1 guy. You know what I mean?
88 Michael Floyd, really good. 89 playoff Terrence Williams, stud.
He's my 1 offensive star player on my JO PS4 team.
Love it.
I want to say only like 12K too.
Yeah, he's 6'3", 94 speed.
Right.
Good catching traffic.
So look there. You don't have to go big time and get the 94 Calvin Johnson or that Antonio Brown team of the week for tier 3.
So, Farles, Joe is cool in the chat. Joe is cool 215. He says, the problem with a tight end at receiver is they have no release and can be pressed pretty easily.
Incorrect.
I like your thought process there. That's good. That shows that you're paying attention. Not only you're paying attention, but you're thinking next level. Like, oh well, if you're putting a tight end there, that's got to be a problem because the release isn't as good.
Right.
Here's why. So if you, most people play 2-man under or cover 2-man, so that throws off your press rating because there is no press out of cover 2-man, and no one really calls cover 0 press. So when you call cover 2-man, you don't really have to have a press rating because you could have Tom Brady out there and you're still going to get the same chalk because it's a trail technique to get your corner underneath the receiver. So you throw press out the window completely. Press and released, in my opinion, don't matter.
Not this year. It's not a rating I value. Right. Earlier in the season, when Talib was 80K, he had 92 press, and you're paying a lot for that press, and nobody calls press. So why pay for that? Now he's low cost. It doesn't matter, but there's no point in it. Plus Gates has 90 release, so. Even if he does get in the slot, like, what are you going to do about it?
Right.
Plus, receiver, tight end, whatever. Tight ends aren't going to get pressed in the first place. So it's not an issue that I worry about. That's something that can save you coins in the long term. Hope that tip helps and clears some stuff up. Tier 3 alignment league, you got to look at like an Upshaw. There's another legend at center, I think the Webster. Probably go there. Centers don't have that much strength in this game, and that I feel like is a super imbalance. And the reason is because there's 97 Paella strength. There's 99 Wilfork strength. Like the strongest center is like 92.
Right.
Like the base elites are all like.
So do you put Lodho at center?
I don't think so, but it's just like a weird mix.
What can Bernardo?
I don't know. But I feel like they're gonna get pushed back. I feel like that's why sometimes the middle run gets blown up, or I don't know. I need to find out if this Peters is any good, or if I'm just kind of. Yeah, Webster gets destroyed by Wilfork, and he's a legend. So that's what I'm saying. Is like center has a deficiency in this a little bit, where that's my opinion as well.
Yeah. All right.
So team of the week Gronk is nonsense.
I think another card that we didn't talk about there that you probably need to go get is I would say tier 1 at this point is Colin Kaepernick, your mobile quarterback. He's like your tier 1.
Yeah.
Your tier 2 is Randall Cunningham.
Yeah, because he's come down a lot in price.
Right. So if you want a mobile quarterback, you need to shoot for Randall Cunningham at this point.
Pounce is the guy you got to go get.
Right.
To counter 96 strength, but he's either the rising star, still a little pricey. I think he'll be tier 2 by the end of the season, but right now I'd say he's kind of tier 3 because he's pretty pricey. Larry Allen is in the game, I believe, but I'm yet to actually see one, fortunately.
Pouncey's 175.
So that's pretty pricey.
Pretty good.
That's pretty pricey.
Right, it's pricey, especially for alignment.
But he does have 97 impact block. Plus, I think he gives your team impact block, so you got to like that as well.
Ooh, yeah, 1 impact block, yeah. But impact block, he's
and
a
you'll
center.
Make a lot of coin getting him.
He's a center.
So he's not going to be pulling.
So he's never going to pull. unless on screens. So impact block, out the window.
For non-guards.
Tackles with counters.
That's why you get that Kyle Long, though.
Correct.
All right, here we go. Let's give away something.
Okay.
Does the chat want that? Do you have Nightbot? Is it going to create a mess? Do we do trivia?
We got to do Nightbot on that computer. On the computer.
What about this bad boy?
Do you have Nightbot ready? If you got it ready.
Do I have Nightbot ready? I am Nightbot.
You're not Nightbot.
I am Batman.
You're not Nightbot.
I am Batman.
Do we give away this Cameron Jordan?
Should I join?
Yeah, sure.
He's gonna just come in and mess stuff up, though. I already told Mullunch, I'm not the Nightbot guy.
What's up? I'm Nightbot, chat mad writer, bot on Twitch. Do we do give away Cameron Jordan?
Yeah. Somebody like that on PS4?
Xbox One, man. It's Xbox One. Unless you guys have it on PS4.
You can do Xbox One, yeah. Do Xbox One giveaway.
All right.
I'll give away this. Kind of want to keep Terrence. I'll give away Terrence Williams after the game. After this game, I'll give away Terrence Williams, receiver.
All right.
How about that? So we're going to do one Xbox One giveaway, one PS4 giveaway. This first one is on Xbox One. It's going to be the Cam Jordan. If you
have to be
get
following.
picked, you need to be on Xbox One.
You have to be following.
No, you know what? Tell me what system you're on. Because the guys cost the same. So just tell me what system you're on. First guy to win. Second guy has to be whatever system's left. All right, here we go. Starting the giveaway.
Random?
Xbox One, BP Punk. I know BP Punk.
BP Punk won?
Yeah.
We know BP Punk.
I feel like he won the other day, but you need to show up within 1 minute.
Right.
So he has to message within 1 minute. Is he here? Are you here, BP Punk?
BP Punk. We know you're here, buddy. We know you. I know you're here.
He's got
Where is he?
40 seconds left to go.
Where is he? He's right there. Wait, yes, he won. There he is.
You won, BP.
You won, BP.
What system are you on?
Look, everyone's just typing what system they're on. That doesn't work that way, guys.
I know, right?
Guys, why? Why?
Why you do this?
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
It makes him go ham. All right, we'll figure out BP Punk.
All right, BP Punk
in a little bit.
BP Punk, tweet me, man. You know how to tweet me, right?
I'll show you the squad real quick. I'm getting ready to take on Jo here shortly.
Jo's ready to go.
Cool. Should we have him Skype on?
I don't know.
I think I have. I don't know if I have that technology set up.
I should play my game, right? I should play game 2, right?
Yeah, you should lock in. Let's show off the squad, though. Oh, people think it's a raffle or something. I don't know. I'm going to make Nightbot leave the channel.
That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. You're making Nightbot leave?
Yeah.
Why? That was mean.
He's so mean. I'll make him stay. He'll come back. Sorry, Nightbot. Oh, he made me wait 30 seconds.
ABNZ Finest, you want to unfriend me? Why? You don't want to be my friend anymore?
We're never friends.
Yeah, we were never friends.
Bro.
Bruh. Oh, you second lineup. Beat 40.
Beat 40. So here it is. So this is what I'll be using. I got Tavarius Jackson and Dennis Dixon as my quarterbacks. Lacey's King Ramsey's in the back pocket just in case things get weird. T. Willie as my main guy.
The team is so bad.
Brandon Tate's actually kind of good.
You're kind of lucky that you got
I got Jackson. 2 tight ends, not terrible. Defensively, we have the star. That's about it. Teach me how to Raji.
You got star?
Yeah, I got 2. That was it. Scandrick. My corners actually aren't bad, and I have a lot of corners as well. This guy is not the greatest, but Alan Ball is kind of a nice backup safety. Reggie Nelson.
Tavarius good is pretty good.
Yeah.
The star is.
Star Latule.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice. So that's what we'll be doing on the old game of the week, 40-pack bundle game. So when everybody comes in the chat and goes, hey, why do you have this guy? You can let them know.
I'll let them know?
No, you don't have to let them know, but the chat will let them know. Be like, bro, he did a 40-pack, kid.
40-pack giveaway, bro. Oh my
Gibbs,
God.
what are you going to be running on offense and defense in your game tonight?
Colts and Cowboys, man.
That's your thing?
It's my thing. That's what I do, man. What are you going to do?
I'm probably going to go
You're
with...
You're going to go back to your Saints, right? Saints D.
No, yes. And then not Steelers, but...
Colts.
Colts.
Back to the Colts?
So I don't know if I can make the throws needed with My QB?
For what? For the Steelers?
No, for just life.
I think you can do it.
Life in general.
I think you can do it. How about that?
Jo sent over the invite, guys. Reminder, Jo streams himself. Click on his name, and you can follow his page as well.
Jo is a Madden streamer.
S. Gibbs.
What?
You got to zoom out a little bit.
Do I?
Yep.
Do I?
Reminder on the host here, guys. Once again, we're playing in that Duracell tournament this weekend, starting Friday night. The tournament starts earlier, but
go sign up, boys.
Friday night, 11 p.m. You can sign up at DuracellTournament.com. Totally free. If you win, you get $8 grand in Super Bowl tickets.
Do you get tickets, or do you get?
I'm pretty sure you get $8,000 in Super Bowl tickets.
So you don't get tickets. You get, like, they give you money to.
No, you get $8,000 and Super Bowl tickets.
Oh, that's pretty good.
It's pretty darn good.
Like, if you're not down with that.
Then I got 2 words for you. You lose. I'm just in a vortex of chords over here.
There's so many freaking chords. I cannot wait till the world to be cordless.
Cordless. It's a cordless phone.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Hello. So I'm playing on Xbox One, Farl's Xbox One.
Take down the main screen. I am. So I should probably change these shots.
Okay. Can I have the headphones?
I don't know which team has the better tight end, but I do know that could very well be the difference in this game today.
Well,
oh, you definitely get Shell after this.
I'll tell you what, I'll just say you take one.
No brainer.
I'll take the other one.
That's a no-brainer.
I'm also going to just look at JL's squad right quick.
They can do anything you want.
Ooh, right quick. Right quick. So I'm playing some guy named DR. Doctor.
Somebody call for the
Somebody
doctor.
call 911.
So when S. Gibbs is up, his screen's full screen. When I'm up, my screen's full screen. That's how that works. I'm going to look at JO's squad real quick just to show you he's not using a juicy squad or anything like that. He has Derek Carr. He pulled the Derek Carr, but only half of the Derek Carr thing. His running backs aren't great. Wide receivers, he got a Doug Baldwin. He put Gates at his number 2. And then he's got Jason Witten. His guy was Jason Witten, who saved him a couple times. He got 1-star, Latulele. DeMarcus Lawrence must be a team of the week. Vinny Wilfork. So he's got a decent defensive line. I'm not sure about his CBs, but you can't hate on the squad.
Yeah.
Go full screen on this real quick.
First down here. The Steelers lined up in the pistol.
Threw a pick.
They give it to
Downfield. They didn't get inside position. Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie?
J.O. running the counter on first down.
Why do you have this defense?
What defense? What is it?
Not the Cowboys.
That's not my fault. Did you check it?
No. What?
Well, you can use the new stuff.
I'd say he's helped change the position, no doubt. Fast, big,
No?
great hands, just like he had in basketball. The last couple of years, he has slipped a little because of injuries, but healthy, still on the
Sack
I
lunch
couldn't
sandwich.
be more.
How's that my fault?
Huh?
How's that my fault?
He's changing everything.
Yeah, I play on my console, bro. That's what you mean.
And get things rolling on your side.
3rd and 14, I think he might come back out under center again, so I'm going to hesitate to...
This is 3rd down. The Steelers come out in the pistol.
That was a pick, Doctor. That was a pick.
That route was there. I have to hook. I am in a hook right there. I've got to just do a little bit better, making sure I get over.
And maybe most importantly, the offensive coordinator now, he can just let it go.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Let's see how they back up the big play here. Looking across the middle.
Pick that. Ooh, baby.
Ooh, baby, baby.
You on offense, Gibbs? How's it going in your
No,
game?
I'm on defense.
Okay, you're on defense. How's that going?
Not good. Not happy.
And it's my fault.
It is your fault.
And it's my
You
fault.
couldn't tell me? You couldn't tell me that you changed it.
I thought I did tell you
No,
that.
you didn't tell me anything.
No, you didn't listen. That's a you problem.
The Steelers go with 2 tight ends on this play. Staying with the passing game on first down.
Man, the guy up on him, hoping he would help make a play. No dice. Doug Baldwin is tearing me apart.
Someone call 911.
Shorty high, burning on the dance floor. Ooh, whoa. I got the.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Bernard Pierce in the backfield, looking to go up top again.
All right, so he's kind of mixing things up a little bit. He's not. I can't really figure out the method to his madness here.
Boom, 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 boom.
Ooh, little rollout poo.
This will be second down.
Falls. Houston saying put a hook there.
I am putting a hook. I'm also manning it up.
A little halfback misdirection.
Misdirection. We're able to eat it up in the backfield. It's going to be a 3rd and short. Considering bringing some pressure, also considering doing something a little different.
Come on, Reed.
Considering shading the coverage inside here.
After that last carry, it's 3rd and 3. Offense lines up here. A near interception that time by Scandrick.
What is, dude? I can't even play with Reed. Can't play with him.
Who's Reed? Eric Reed?
Eric Reed. I can't play with these.
I can't play with Buchanan. Yeah, I don't think he's bad. I still recommend him, but he just he does some things where he misses some tackles where I'm like, that's not supposed to happen.
He does other things that the other files.
Did your drive just end?
Yes.
You let up TD, I let up 3. It must mean I'm better than you. Because short.
No, it's called.
And my team's lower rated.
It's called that you have the most ridiculous defense in the game right now.
Good or bad?
Not good. Not like I'm not happy.
Adree Archer is my kick returner. And although very tired, went out to midfield with the rock. Somebody call for the doctor.
Is that from something? That's from something.
That is from something.
That's
yes.
from Hearthstone, right?
That is from the game Hearthstone. Yes. Somebody call for the doctor.
They come to the line and it's first down.
Did somebody Did somebody call for the doctor?
To the ground.
Eddie Lacy fighting for me, kid.
You got Nick Jones in me.
Are you Joshua?
I'm going for something here, and I keep taking sacks.
You going for the big dog?
Yeah, it's there, and
it works well.
Jo knows I like to run, so I played Jo on Saturday. Came down to final possession. Eddie Lacy laid down. Not the greatest Lacy,
Jordy
but
Nelson.
not terrible. I just need him to pick up the first down, friend. Jordy drop it or what?
Huh?
Did Jordy drop it?
Yeah, I dropped it.
Is that a yes? Sounded like a yes. I'm going to take this to the quarter, not on purpose, just not paying a lot of attention. It's hard to pay attention. Do you find that, Gibbs?
It's so hard to do the chat at the same time.
But I love the chat.
I know you love the chat.
Wait, Teflon Dapperdon is Canadian? Teflon Dapperdon's Canadian.
He is?
Sleeper move of the year.
That
Just
is
revealing that in the chat like it's no big deal.
It is a sleeping move.
NBD. I'm Canadian.
Hold fast, hope sees me. Hold fast. Was it not there?
Tavares Jackson under center.
Big Brandon Marshall? Kind of dig Brandon Marshall.
Eddie Lacy had a real chance to hit a home run right there. That last cut at the left there cost me the TD, the crib shot.
What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
The Giants will take the snap from the 30. They'll stay on the ground on first down.
Eddie Lacy. Eddie Lacy.
You would run the ball.
He would run the ball.
Coward.
Did he get it? Genius or coward?
Coward.
It's a fine line.
There's usually a great running
My
lane
backup is Joik Bell. I do have 2 pretty good backs, and then I have a Mike Goodson that I put in, which I don't hate. I'm going to just keep moving the ball. Second and inches, you probably should throw.
Bell is in the backfield.
Because
Taken down at the 21.
he's probably going to run commit.
Short, following the run. An extra tight end on the field for this one. They'll go ground.
That's a big hit. I mean, he's laying some hits, but we got the first down. And now we've got to
Somebody call 911.
show the fire burning on our dance floor.
Whoa.
First down here after the run.
Once again, shout out to all the subs out there. Lots of sub hype.
Tavares Jackson under center.
So much sub hype.
He'll get it again. Lacy, right side.
Eddie Lacy,
Picked up a couple
fight for me.
times.
Ed Lacy, dude. I can't like stop the run the same with this defense.
Really? What kind of runs?
It's typical runs, counters.
I've heard of them. Are they effective?
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Lacy lines up in the back.
I'm gonna pick this off. He's gonna throw to this guy on the left. I'm gonna pick. He ran a fullback down.
Tavares Jackson just fumbled.
Oh.
Didn't take a big hit either.
I feel so bad.
Playmaker, no block.
I feel so bad.
On the sideline, couldn't scoop. Unfortunate. That gets me so angry.
Does it?
Yeah.
The Steelers offense now marches
Kind of
onto
disappointed,
the
kind of
field.
upset.
Carr comes out in the pistol. Now first
Screen?
and 10. On the money.
Somebody call for the doctor.
Did somebody call for the doctor?
First down, able to hold him just a 1-yard gain on a screen. I like that call by him. Fortunately, we were able to get the flat out there, and he made a play on the ball. That is big. Gibbs is locking up in his game. Making lots of adjustments, lots of bootins. Flop over. He's going to have to fight.
Second down here. It's a 2 tight end formation. We'll send it
I would
back
fight
to the
way harder
quarterback out of the
if-
gun.
Sack lunch came in. Sacked him at the 2-yard line. 2-minute warning coming up. Third and 18. What do you do? I mean, he threw. It's going to be the quarter, really, no matter what. So we can get a look.
Did somebody call?
Z4 fire burning on a
I think I'm just gonna keep calling this play until I get it to work.
Don't know what the 34 gift is. I'm dying to know, though. Just so you know, I'm dying to know.
Third down after the sack. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Are you?
Dying to know.
Do you know?
Do you know?
Do you know what it feels
Do you know what it
like?
feels like?
Shotgun here.
Loving someone.
4th and inches. Take a timeout. Make him think about that. Please don't go for it. Please don't go for it.
Do you know? Do you know? Do you know?
Check
Do you
down.
know what it feels like? Loving someone.
He's going for it. Okay.
And throw you away. Da-da-dun, 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 da-da-dun.
They are close enough to a first to go
Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum,
for it here
ba-da-dum.
on 4th down. Wide receivers.
Can I just get a? Can I get a Kobe one time? Hold fast up. Can I get one Kobe, bro? Can I get one Kobe? One Kobe.
You gotta take a timeout.
There you go. There you go.
hit
There
it?
you go.
Gibbs hit a TD?
Yeah.
Good shot. What happened? What was the play?
Touchdown.
Since you've been gone, I let up a 4th and 1 on a short flat pass on the underneath route.
I thought it was 3rd and 18.
First down.
I let up a 16-yard play.
because you didn't go to your bread and butter. You panic on third down. You're like, oh, I got to go to coverage, right? That's exactly what happened.
Pick! Oh my gosh!
Is that exact? Can you tell me exactly what happened? You got him in a sack on third.
No, I went for the A gap, and I usered, and he just threw like a real short slant, and he picked up, and Witten rumbled a little bit.
I would have guessed it
Wasn't bad.
Okay.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. Offense lines up.
Dino.
Drop back, shotgun formation. Gets it out.
Somebody lay some wood.
Tackle's made, and the first down is picked
The worst part is I ran the ball really well on my opening drive. First pass play rolled out, threw a pick. Or no, I didn't throw a pick. I fumbled, but
That was Asante Samuel who picked it off. Picked it off.
big sacked by Justin Tuck. Somebody tackle that, man. Somebody tackle that, man. Do you know what it feels like?
They were ready for that play and they stopped.
So stressed, Philly Chew. So stressed. I gotta compete. I gotta compete. It's what I'm doing. I had a great opening drive.
Ball's out.
In field goal range.
You're not going to give me that?
It's second down.
Reward the man.
Bernard Pierce lined up in the backfield. Out of the shotgun formation. It's Witten.
Big hit by Jenkins. We'll take it. It's going to be a 3rd and 8. I expect him to throw to that route he was thrown to earlier. I have a hook that I feel like is going to drop perfectly there. I just got to hope he gets there. I've tried manning that hook up, and he hasn't played it as I thought he would play it, so I'm not going to do that.
3rd down on the way. Wide receivers are bunched up. From the shotgun.
Heat came in. He's going to have to punt. It looks like 4th and 8.
On the short throw.
He's up to 35. Here's the thing. It's risky that he went for it on 4th and 1. I mean, it's a much more manageable, but then he's going to punt from 4th and 8 just a couple yards up the field. He does have time milk down. I only have 1 timeout. I have Tavares Jackson, so there is a lot of benefits to what he's doing. Good punt by J.O. Do you know? And I could turn the ball over, you know, first play. I'm not going to, but I could. It could happen.
The Giants now ready to take
Ace Boogie?
Samuel.
No, it's disgusting. I saw that. I saw that. I thought you did it, and I was going to tell you it was disgusting. So then when I realized it wasn't you, because that guy, there's no way he has Asante Samuel, I can't say, like, I don't think it's still disgusting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those words? Did I say all words?
And now they have a good situation.
That D, though, is pretty good against that. Like,
Yeah.
it's very good against
T-Jack to Kendall. Kendall, hang on. Fight.
Are you jonesing me, Kendall?
Risky, but had to.
You know you got to go to here.
I know. I'm going to do it.
Do you know what it means?
Is it going to work on the hash?
Yeah, why not?
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. After the
Would it be Kendall?
Let's see what they do
B.
here.
Yeah, I can't, you know.
I know. It would be Kendall.
Do I know who Kendall is? Can you call the play way quicker so I can watch it?
The middle guy.
No, Kendall's not even out there, bro.
He's 13. This cat.
No, we're talking about completely 2 different things.
Oh, you want the 40-yard play?
First down at the 44.
Good D.
Not a good job by the quarterback that time. Inside of 2 minutes.
Do you know?
You've got to get rid of the football. Nobody's open. Just throw it away. That time, he loses yards.
I'm so angry about having to play this defense.
They hurry to the line of scrimmage. The Giants from the 37. Looking to go down the field here.
He caught it. He caught it, and he got tackled at the 2-yard line.
Alongside and Daniel
good.
No.
the sideline.
Made me sad, Panda.
As the third quarter is about to get under.
Almost had a Kobe moment to Kendall Wright for the bread, though. Dree Archer just almost broke.
Do you know? This set can stop that run pretty good, but it does not stop this off tackle very well.
Which kind of off tackle?
The Giants now bring their offense back onto the field for the next drive. They load it up now, bring out the jumbo formation. It's the old counter play.
Do you know? Do you know?
Nice tackle.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have
All
day
right,
to
buddy,
get it
let's
done.
go. Call play. Come on.
And
Tight
now
battle?
try over again on
No,
second
he's
down.
running the clock, but he's not doing true clock.
Tavares Jackson
That's annoying.
under center. Out of the eye, it's Lacy.
My favorite answer
At that point.
about chew clock.
When you run the football like this,
I'll tell you in a second.
over a period
Please
of
tell
time,
me.
it's
Tell
going
me
to wear
more.
that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
3rd and 1. Another carry here. And that picks up 3.
Was
I think we all know the situation here. It's a
someone's like, you got to get rid of chew clock. It makes the game just too short. People can just sit there and run the clock the whole game.
That opens up many
And then someone's like, would you prefer they just run the clock
good job by the offense.
without chew clock and
It's
you just
so terrible,
and
right?
you just sit there and literally they let it tick down and the person was like, no. It's like, yeah, think about it. It's at least a tool for people to use.
First on the ground. The Giants will go with the pistol on this play.
Right, it's a tool that you can use that allows you to
They have this one covered up, and it's going to set
it allows you
them back for a
to
loss.
not have to sit through the
They
clock.
stopped the offense
Right.
that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
That's second down.
What I want to know is what are the gifts? I have a ton of gifts and I haven't used them yet. I haven't been able to use them yet.
Stacked up on this play.
So next time you change the playbook, let me know.
You'll
On
do.
on your system,
I'll call you.
And
please.
13.
Thank you.
That's a
Going
pick.
for the home run. Oh, and almost picked off that time.
Mistake throw. Couldn't get my play in time. Got
Situations like
Oh,
this.
no.
frustrated.
They got a little lead there. It's in the second half, and it's
Bo knows?
third and long. You are expecting
Bojangles?
so you
Bojangles
can
Jackson?
try to get after the quarterback.
3rd down and 13.
I had a lane. So had a lane.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do.
Should probably go for it, but
Not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
You're on tilt.
I am on tilt, yes. My team is not, they're performing like they're 78 overall.
Oh my!
So Mike Jenkins
Turn this one.
doesn't make a big hit. That could have gotten bad. That could have gotten bad fast.
Kaepernick
Cap
sucks. Kaepernick sucks.
You need to get a Randall over there.
Tell me about it, bro.
Send me some coins.
Okay, I'll send you
The
some coins.
Steelers
Cool,
come
I'll be
onto
waiting.
the field now for this next series. Pierce lined up in the back.
Are you being sarcastic?
Yeah, I was being sarcastic, bro.
Pick that, Abraham. I just
that.
need John Abraham. John Abraham's
Linebacker that time.
swatting.
Receiver
John Abraham apparently signed up for a career in law enforcement on the SWAT team,
knock the pass down.
but I need him to be on the pick team.
That leads us to 2nd down.
SWAT team? SWAT team 5?
The Steelers in the pistol formation.
Do you know, do you know, do you know?
Midway into the 3rd.
Do you know what I feel?
Zach, please rip the ball loose. You're gonna rip it loose.
At the 49
We need our defense to change this game up for us. Our defense is playing very solid, very solid.
Give me the loop, give me the loop.
But we need that game changing play, that type, game changing type play. We hit that question up on the stream, Trev. Peep it.
3rd down now.
Peep it, peep it, peep it, peep it.
Offense lines up here. Takes it from the gun.
Missed the throw. So that's a throw that J.O. is more than cool to make.
4th down.
I think it's a good throw. I think it's a good option for him. But with Derek Carr behind center, this game's gonna. That's a missed out. That's the reason I stopped throwing outs this year, is because only certain quarterbacks can throw them, and I'm sure he makes that throw a lot when he plays with a real QB. It's a good punt by him. Please let me catch that. Come on, Dree. Great punt by J.O. We're gonna need to get to work. Looking at the last 3 years like I did.
Gotta kick a field goal to get myself a shot.
Do you know?
Do you know, do you know, do you know?
First and 10.
Do you know what it feels like?
Lacey takes the hit and is brought
Loving someone.
How can I love you?
3-0 over there?
With 78, you can't do anything.
No, it's I can imagine
It's
it's
fun.
probably terrible for you guys. Probably not fun.
under center.
It's a challenge.
Catch made.
Brandon Tate almost just broke Das big
5 passes with T-Jack.
T-Jack.
Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better
slide
chance
this
to go
time,
down the field and get it
which I
done.
do. There, that's what I fumbled on earlier.
To the line of scrimmage. First down.
Do you know, do you know, do you know?
Mode.
Scramble. Uh-oh, throw it away.
We're good. We good. I tried to sneak out the backside. Was not there. For me. For me. For you.
Don't cry for me, Argentina.
Second down after the incompletion.
I.
Roddy White needs to see. That's a throw that a good quarterback fits in. Might have been a quarter second late, but I felt pretty good about it.
The coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
Do you know, do you know, do you
Try
know?
a screen pass here.
It's third down coming up. Split backfield here.
Do you know, do you know, do you
Running
know?
back in motion here. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun.
Once again, just a pass that's a wide open throw at this point in the game. I should probably punt again, but I just can't give the ball back without taking another chance. I've had 2 throws that I should have totally made,
Probably Tavares.
and that's gonna make you do bad things almost each time.
To punt it.
Can't, dude.
Punt it.
I can't.
Okay.
I mean, I can play defense. It's just I don't want to. Like I'm disgusted. I'm grossed out.
You've held them to 3 points.
Yeah, but I'm
pretty good.
just grossed out by what's occurring.
Lacey lines up in the back.
This is probably gonna gross him out.
The Giants have it at the 44. That's a failed conversion, but
Curl sat. Had it.
it's going back the other way.
Once in the second half, when your team is losing, here's a fourth down situation.
It makes it entertaining at least.
Feel like you just gotta
It's a dogfight. It's a dogfight. It's tough. It's a challenge. It makes you rethink about what you want to do.
You just don't have the players
First down and 10.
to do what you want to do.
Here's the handoff. He's taken down.
If I work hard at it,
This is
I'll be
one
where I wanna
fantastic
be.
Defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
if I work
Second
hard
down
at it.
after going to the ground game, the first play.
Jordy,
Jordan Nelson, paging
you're
Jordan
a mean
Nelson.
one.
Together. A scoring drive here.
You're
at
a
the
mean
4.
one, Mr. Gullinch. Do. Mr. Gullinch.
On this play.
Sack. Oh, that's a pursuit thing by 52. If we go back and watch that, you're gonna see 52 have the angle to the quarterback, but him like not be smart enough with pursuit to like get in, and he like gave the lineman like really weird play when with low rated guys. That's something to definitely check out, in my opinion.
It'll be third down.
What is that throw, Kaepernick? Oh my God. Kaepernick is so bad. Like,
Looking to the right side and throwing. He's wide.
Ridiculously bad. What's going on over here?
3rd and 12.
Let him do a field goal.
I let
Let
up
him
a
do a field
completion.
goal.
I know. I'm fighting.
What is that nonsense field goal, bro? Nightbot joined. Nightbot's out, man.
He did join, but I booted him.
I'm watching that throw in replay. That was such a bad throw. He overthrew the receiver by
Kill him, kill him, kill him. Okay, we killed him, but no fumble.
Did you get the ball back?
No, we killed him, though. He did a good job. He tried to run up the middle with Carr on a halfback screen. I ate the screen manually, and then we got back to him in time.
Dude, the hype Jenks knows what's up. He says he wants to watch me beat you in NHL as well.
That's very possible.
Does anyone else agree with me that no one should ever play Most Feared Kaepernick? He looks so good on paper.
The paper tiger?
It's amazing how good he looks on paper.
Him and Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie are in the paper Hall of Fame.
Most Feared Kaepernick, you look at him, you're like, wow. Then you get him on the field and he's terrible. Like he's so tackle.
Big tackle. Need a bigger hit. Stop the run here.
Good decision that time by the quarterback. Gets the completion, and they get a nice solid pickup that time.
General Grudge thinks ranked is for the righteous.
No, I think non-ranked. I think the game plays better on MUT because you have better players.
Yeah.
I think.
Debatable. I feel like I kind of like. I've been playing some ranked recently. I kind of enjoy it. I kind of like it.
Extra point is good.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Well, that's a loss for me. It's a loss for the old Gibbles and Bits.
Gotta get the ball moving downfield here. Get it back. He was good. Let up a 3rd and 12 there. I played off a little bit because I expected him to kind of throw it quickly because the pressure's been getting to him all game. And he rolled out, made a nice play with the playmaker. I was looking in the middle. He went down the sideline. So there's that.
How about this? N. Borton, he just blocked the game-winning 48-yard field goal in OT for his first blocked field goal this year. Madden tips luck. That's like a Z. Farles move right there.
That's what you got to do.
You can't. Dylan, I'm sorry, buddy. You can't use the commands because we don't have Nightbot in.
I can turn it on, but
he's QB contained.
I know it, but I'm not dropping back. I'm not touching the left stick at all. No,
but the drop back is too far.
Okay.
That's why it's
so
like.
I can't call 7-step drop then, or I don't like.
Right. So I would say go 5 wide. Or do you have a tall guy on the left?
Yeah. I'm blocking the halfback though.
Right.
That's the entire point.
Don't let him run the drop back that far. Like
so stop him.
Stop him and watch pressure up in the front. Like.
I'm pushing forward on the left stick. I can't not get him to drop back. Like that's how the play goes. So he's dropped back into traffic every time. I don't know if my left tackles are bad or what. But
no, because that happens to me all the time.
Yeah, this is really.
Yeah, I mean, Mr. Grinch. That's definitely got the 2, right? 1,000% up to. And he's going to blitz off the left edge. Right. Maybe flip it and block the tight end. Probably need the tight end.
The defense comes out in the nickel.
But.
Out of the shotgun.
Dang.
Yeah, I've been blocking the halfback because his pressure has been come off the left edge. I know it's just a simple contain, but I'm trying to make sure to get it picked up. But he's not really helping out, unfortunately, in the pass game.
They bring back out the offense to go.
Last ditch effort here.
I need a miracle. I wanna be a girl.
And there he actually sent real pressure.
I'll get you.
I max protected, but the play action fake doesn't cancel.
It doesn't. Yeah, correct.
Neil.
Down goes Farley. Oh, that was a bad showcase tonight. You calling timeout?
Yeah, I'm trying to get the ball back. I don't know. Is that cool? No?
Sure.
Not allowed?
Sure.
Might as well, if you're going to lose by 1 point, you might as well lose by 6,000 points.
Correct.
That's my...
Correct. Agreed. I'm with you. You lose by 1, you lose by 1.
Offense lines up here. Gets the
Who's his running back?
Jay Stu, maybe? But, like, not the Jay Stu? Maybe a different Stu? You got time if you want to run one more. You don't have to. I'll play over there. I felt good. My defense felt really good. I had, like, 6 sacks. There was literally 1 3rd and 12 that I didn't get, and then I fumbled when I got in the red zone. I'm okay with it.
Okay.
I'm totally okay with it.
Okay.
Lacey ran pretty nice.
Just too many sacks, probably, right? Drop the contain thing.
Once I started throwing like a little bit later in the game for sure. Like, I was running the ball early. First drive, I ran every single play. First play I passed, I scrambled with Jackson, fumbled.
Who's his running back? I'm saying it's not Stewart.
No. Oh, it's
Who's 30?
26 maybe?
Oh, Le'Veon Bell? Arthur Moats? He's got a hit stick, right? In real life. In real ranked Madden, Arthur Moats has a hit stick.
And then
So you're saying there's a chance? You got a chance?
small chance. That's all you hope
Don't
for.
go offsides.
I'm not. I'm good. Small chance. You never know.
The kick is good. When you get great field position, Jim,
He ain't first?
Lord Nicholas with a is that Hey Arthur? Is that a real show?
Hey Arthur? No, Hey Arnold.
Hey Arnold?
Yeah, Hey Arnold.
With a Hey Arnold reference, Stoop Kid's Afraid to Leave His Stoop, that's Hey Arnold. With Helga Pataki, and he's got a room in the attic.
Helga Pataki, yeah. She was so mean.
She was so mean.
One of the meanest broads going.
What do you think? Maybe try a screen, get downfield a little bit? I don't want, I mean, he's containing. I don't know.
First down. Pressure on every snap now.
He's going to send that same blitz again.
Come out in the dime package.
There you got blitz. Looks
First
like,
down at the 20.
yeah. Good
Williams
screen.
has
Go.
it on the screen.
Got to bounce. Got to bounce.
And he races out of
All I
bounds at
need.
that point.
All I need is a miracle. All I need. Go down, go down, go down, go down. Go down, 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 down. Called triangle. A streak, the right slot, R1. Let's see what he's got. All right, so he looks like, so if you have to get rid of it quick, go to triangle, but you want to throw to tape. The R1's going to clear everything out, hopefully, and you want to throw to tape.
Snapping out of the gun.
Got him.
Throws to the right.
Oh, that guy dropped back.
It's
21.
intercepted, and that's going to end the comeback attempt.
I could have done that without your help.
He's brought down.
Nice job.
Is that for changing your playbook?
Yeah.
I literally could have done that on my own.
They face first down.
Felt like it was the right play.
Not only did you tell me to play, then you told me he was open in the middle of it. You were like,
He was open.
he's open.
He was open.
not open.
Go back and look at the tape. Look at the tape. Look at the tape.
The tape.
The tape. Look at the,
The tape.
Yeah.
The
look at
tape. The tape. The tape.
You were probably delayed. You're probably delayed when I just said to throw it. You probably didn't throw it.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Naturally.
That makes sense.
Naturally.
Offense lines up here.
Naturally.
Sean Easy just spitting truth about Hey Arnold. I believe it.
Flip Cup, I was petrified of the Ravens this past game. Yes, it was so scary. I was at the game and it was petrifying. Down 14 twice, did not feel good. Wide open. Like, when I said he makes his cut, like right here, right there you throw it. He was wide open. And then you throw it, then not open then.
Disagree.
Wide open.
Yeah, here was probably the third down play.
Go to the blitz he ran on you. I want to see what it looked like. Let's go down, down, 427. So he sent how many? Let's see, 5 interior guys. That's some messed up stuff right there. 5 guys. Okay, I know what blitz that is. I know what play that is. That's a good play. Good blitz. That's a nice blitz. Nice blitz.
3rd and 12. This was the play. I dropped back. I had a QB spy. and then I needed to get. I was trying to guard in the middle. I don't know if he playmaker. It looks like he.
You needed a miracle, bro.
Cut up field. I gotta be that. That's where I gotta be. A lot of ones.
Why do you sell the Cowboys defense?
Me? I didn't sell it.
You don't have it.
No, I didn't sell it.
Yes, you did something.
Organize it.
I did.
A to Z. Dallas D. I got it. Sort it. I got it.
Better. All right. Must not have been sorted.
There you go. Eddie Lacy.
Are you playing another game?
Yeah. Maybe run one more. How do you feel about that? We got big things coming up. We got the Duracell tournament. I want to.
That's why I don't want to play another game. But
how come? Because we're gonna be
because
playing
we got to
games
be
all
up.
weekend.
We got to be no. We got to be up.
We gotta be at the airport like ASAP. Should we play a game of Chell?
That's what I'm saying. We got to be up early, and then we got to.
Does the crowd want Chell?
We got to be out. We got to be literally at the airport for 6:30. Got to be up at 5:30. I got to go to bed like now.
True that.
So.
Do we one game of Chell?
One game of Chell.
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 All right, for the YouTube people tomorrow,
Then
you are out. I will see the YouTube people next Wednesday. But for all the cool people that watch on Twitch every week, twitch.tv/Madden Tips, since we have to get up super, super early tomorrow, we are going to just let go of Madden for tonight. We're going to run over and play NHL for the next 20 minutes.